Hi, my name is Michelle Stokotelny, and today I'd like to talk to you a bit about the signs and the connection you have with your loved ones in spirit. A lot of the times during a reading, a sitter will say to me that they don't feel their loved one around them, that they don't recognize the signs from them. And this can be very disconcerting to them because they really want to feel them and they really want to know that they're okay, which of course they are okay, but until you really feel that connection, it can be hard to believe sometimes or hard to accept. So one of the things that I think will help you to understand a bit more about how it works with feeling the energy of our loved ones when they go home is that it's very similar to how the energy that you feel within your own home. You know that when you're home with the people that reside there, everything feels pretty comfortable. Everything feels very normal and natural to you, so you don't feel any extra energy that you shouldn't. It feels just very natural, calm, peaceful. And then if you have company come over, the energy in the house changes. Even if it's wonderful company and you're very happy to see them, the energy still changes. You will notice that energy feel a little different than it does than when it's just you and the people that reside there. And when that company goes home, everyone kind of notices it goes back to normal. This is how the house normally feels. Feeling a loved one in spirit is a lot like this. You are so comfortable and so used to the energy of that loved one that you hardly recognize the fact that they're always with you, that they're beside you constantly, that they're always checking in on you and communicating with you. You're not going to notice a huge difference in energy when they come forward because you just know their energy so well. You're so connected to them always. So if you find that you're just not feeling that someone that you really want to feel, please know that they are there for you. And again, this can be something that a medium could help you with to bring forward that confirmation, of course, because they would be able to connect with that spirit and bring forward information that only you and that spirit would know. And that's the important thing with a mediumship reading is receiving that validation. So make sure if you ever do go for a reading from any medium that you're not providing too much information beforehand, that you are allowing the medium to bring forward as much as possible from spirit to make those confirmations for you so that you really feel that connection. So how do your loved ones communicate with you if you can't feel them? Most of the time, I find that a sitter will say, well, I can picture their head and their face in my mind, and I don't know why I can't feel them. Well, if you're going about your day and all of a sudden you see their face and they're smiling at you, that is you seeing them. We all have the ability to use our third eye, which is our mind's sight, or however you want to term it. It's all there for us. Everyone can work on their spiritual abilities. So when you see your loved one's face, kind of what you might think is your imagination, but not in any sort of context as such a memory. This is a connection with them. They're saying, hello, I'm right here for you. We can talk right now if you'd like. So there's that, as well as if you're having a particularly difficult day, often a loved one will place a happy memory in your mind. So you might find that you're instantly, going from that sadness that you're feeling to kind of smiling or feeling a bit of joy or peace within yourself because you're remembering a wonderful moment that you spent with them. And that is your loved one giving that to you to remind you that they are fine and they are with you and they love you and that they don't want you to dwell on all of the sadness, because often people will focus on kind of the last moments or how they kind of saw their loved one just before they passed over, and that can be very difficult to let go of. But often a loved one will come forward during a reading showing themselves healthy and at their best to remind you that they are okay. Your loved ones are okay, and they will be with you until eventually you get to meet again when the time is right. You have to wait until that time. We all have a purpose here. If you are here in this moment, it is simply because you are meant to be. And your loved ones are with you, guiding you, providing all of the love and support that they can from where they are. And they know that it won't be as long as you think it is, because for them, time goes a lot quicker. So they're not waiting as long as we feel we're waiting. So they understand that, which is why when they come forward during a reading, they're not focused on all of the little day-to-day things that you might be still focused on, such as worrying about whether or not they like what you did with the garden, or worrying about what you might have changed in the house. That doesn't concern them anymore. All that concerns them is helping you find that healing and inner peace again, because they want you to still strive towards happiness, to choose happiness, to do things that make you feel joyful and peaceful, and to work towards all of the lessons that you're still here to learn. So if you feel that energy around you, that's wonderful. If you can remember that they are providing you with memories and instances, they might point out things that you would laugh at or that they would have laughed at. So if you find something that, oh, so-and-so would have found that so funny, I mean, that's a connection with them. And the more that you communicate with them, the more that you include them in your life, the less that you'll feel that they're not there. That makes sense. So please know that your loved ones are with you, and they provide so many signs all of the time. If you're not aware of them yet, try to keep your eyes and ears open a little bit more this week and see what they provide for you, and talk to them. They can hear you. You don't need a medium to talk to your loved ones. They can hear you. Okay? So I hope that this helps you to start working towards understanding that they are with you and that you can connect with them. God bless.